Welcome back, tennis fans. Another GTL news video, my first since my holiday, and we're going straight in the deep end with this one. We've had a tennis champion, a legend of the game, Mats Willander, 7-time Grand Slam champion, talking about the upcoming Roland Garros event in Paris, and he claims that not Nadal, but Novak Djokovic is the favourite for the title. What do you guys make of that? Let's bring up the article. So it was an interview he did with Eurosport where he claimed Novak Djokovic suddenly becomes the favourite to win Roland Garros. We know he did win it last year. We know he beat Nadal in the final. We know Nadal's been injured. You can argue that Djokovic, he's only played 3 matches this year in 2022. He's going to be hungrier than ever. He's going to have a point to prove. He's going to want to try and get to 21 and equal Nadal's Grand Slam record. But I still think it's still a big ask to sort of claim that Novak Djokovic is the favourite. I think that's a big one because you're looking at Nadal and I feel the numbers speak volumes. The guy hardly loses. He's only lost 3 times at Roland Garros. How can you look at a guy like that and say he's not the favourite? Let's actually look at the article in detail. So here's some of the quotes. So he thinks that if Novak can get 3 tournaments under his belt, then the Serbian will enter the 2nd Grand Slam of the year as the favourite. So these are some of the events Djokovic is set to be playing. So he's currently scheduled to play Monte Carlo on the 10th to the 17th of April, the Serbian Open, 18th to the 24th of April, and then potentially Madrid, which begins on the 1st of May. They're the 3 tournaments he does have scheduled. And Mats Willander believes if he does play them 3 events, he is going to be the favourite to win Roland Garros. He said, so he's going to be well rested in his mind, in his heart, says Willander. Physically, he's been able to set up his training schedule perfectly, at least the way that he would want to. Of course, he would have liked to have played more matches. But if he can get the 3 tournaments and maybe 10 to 15 matches, he goes into Roland Garros as maybe the favourite to win the tournament. What do you guys make of this? I know we're going to have a lot of Nadal fans not too happy. Djokovic fans maybe agree. But I'm just interested to see what you guys have to say. Do you make Djokovic the favourite going into Roland Garros? It is going to be the next slam coming up. We'll be covering it on Game to Love. So make sure if you haven't already, subscribe and like this video. But yeah, I don't buy it. Of course, I'm a big Rafa fan, so maybe a little biased. But for me, every single Roland Garros that Rafael Nadal's going to be there, he is always going to be the favourite in my eyes. That's just the way I see it. I think the numbers speak volumes. You can't really go against the stats on it. Mats Willander also saying Nadal's probably not going to have the perfect preparation. Djokovic suddenly becomes the favourite. So he's there sort of implying that with Nadal's injury, that is going to cause another impact. And it's a fair point to make because we don't know what state he's going to be going into Roland Garros. But let's put it into perspective. The way he started this year with that incredible unbeaten run, winning the Australian Open, a slam he doesn't really do very well at, I think he's going to be all right. He's playing some of the best tennis I've seen. My worry is the injury, but some of the news I'm seeing on Twitter at the moment is the injury is not as bad as it was first feared. So hopefully that is some positive news. And ultimately, I agree with Mats Willander on one thing. I would love to see the big 3 all play Roland Garros this year. That's how he started the interview. That's how I'm going to end my news. I want to see Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic all battling it out in Paris for the Roland Garros title. But thanks for watching. Let me know in the comment section, who do you think is the favourite for Roland Garros? Make sure like and subscribe and see you soon.